These franchise glue guys that stick around forever without being the centerpiece to a rebuild are a dying breed. There's only 15 left that have been on the same team 6 or more seasons without making an all-star game. These guys are all on the same team that drafted them, hitting the perfect storm of not being good enough to make an all-star team, but not being bad enough to be traded. He fits here too, but between the legal issues and the general incompetence of the Hornets, I am shocked he made it to year 7 on the same team. These guys right here, all the culture fits on generally successful teams. TJ McConnell's the one that kind of surprised me. He seems like the type of guy that just scrap his way onto 6 different rosters. And Kevon Looney is the GOAT of this archetype of an archetype. He's now on year 10 with the Warriors. Also honorable mention to Brook Lopez, who's on year 7 with the Bucks. He made an all-star team, but it was 6 years before he even arrived in Milwaukee. And Tristan Thompson, who was on the Cavs 9 years before coming back. Both these guys fit this mold. The rest of these here are just genuinely shocking to me, though. I feel like Utah's been the biggest revolving door in the league the last few years. I would have never, ever guessed Jordan Clarkson on year 6. Chris Boucher, without a doubt, leads this group in percentage of games started at 23 out of 400. My favorite part of this one is he got traded from the Lakers, so even though he's been on 2 teams, he's been in LA his whole career. This right here is for sure the biggest uphill battle to be on the same team. Between the injuries, the rebuilds, the political polarization, it is by the grace of God that this guy has not gotten traded or cut. And lastly, the longest tenured player on the same team without an all-star, or really even close, Dwight Powell. Look at the unks on this roster year 1 on the Mavs, man. Richard Jefferson, Amari Stoudemire, Charlie V, Raymond Felton, Jameer Nelson. This is a big 3 all-star game.